Let's create our initial Python application. Now, if you are new to this Visual Studio Code, you will need obviously to first install some related to Python packs. In my case, I'm using this one. I'm using the extension pack, and I'm using, I think, Python indent. But you're free to choose whatever you feel is necessary. Okay, so let's go ahead and create our project. So for this, remember in the last lesson we created our Java project initial, and now we will create the same for our Python project. Let's call it Cloud App Raspberry. Okay. So select this folder. Okay, and now we have it in our workspace as a project. Let's add some initial file, call it application py, and let's create a repository. It's a good practice. Initiate here. Okay, so what we would need, let's create some README file. Might be useful. README. I think for GitHub uses a format like this. So these are libraries that you need to have installed on your Raspberry Pi. These are absolutely essential. Without them, our application will not just work. So once you install those things, we can first let's go to our Pi. WinSCP. As you saw it in the video, I'm using it. I memorized it. And so currently it's on a local network at this address. Let's log into there. Okay, let's keep it like this. Here we can go to desktop, where our application is located. Okay, this is our application. Good. Now let's write some simple code here. Well, first we import logging and time. What we will do is something very simple. We will run our application, and everything that it will do is just log some message. This way we will first set up the most important setting, which is logging. We'll make sure that our logging is working. Okay, let's go logging, basic config, the file name will be following. We will have logs directory, then we will stringify current time. Okay, good. And files will be .log file. Okay, that's good. So the file name, file mode. Well, it's right. Of course. Level. So that's quite important stuff. During the development, we want to log everything. So we will go with debug. From debug level and above, everything will be logged. And format for this. For the format, let's put this format. Okay, So that would be time, then the level of the log itself, then the message that we're logging, and here we define the format of the date. Okay, so it's pretty typical stuff. If name is like main, now that we are planning to have modules a similar name, still debug. And as a start, let's debug some message that our application drawn up has started. All right, that will be our application. Now you see something that's missing is the directory. We need to create here the directory where those logs will be saved. Okay, for now it's empty. All right, it seems about right. Let's now deploy our application to Raspberry Pi. No, I think it's here. Yeah, much faster than using SCP. Okay, so let's now open our terminal. We go into our cloud app. This is our file. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, so now if we go to logs folder, we should see, there you go, you see, you have log file, and it says, what does it say? Drawn up has started. Perfect. So, all right, this is our initial layout for Python app. So obviously we save the status, okay, and if we go to Git, this is our commit, and these are the files that we created. Great. But remember, you need to install these libraries. Without them, it will not just function. Okay, so that's it.